Today we're going to be taking a look at the Gustafson single dome RV pancake light, part number 277-000337. This single dome LED light is a perfect replacement or upgrade for your enclosed trailer, RV, or camper's incandescent lights. It features 9 LEDs with a frosted lens, so not only is it going to be bright enough, but it won't be blinding to look at, compared to some other LEDs with a clear lens. The on and off switch is easy to use and find even in the dark. It features a low profile design. You can see here on a commonly used single dome camper light that it's not as thick, so it's not going to hang down as far. You're less likely to hit your head on it. It'd be great for putting in a place such as a pantry, closet, or even a bathroom. It's 5 inches tall, 7¼ inches wide, and 1 inch deep. Customers on our site are purchasing these lights to upgrade from their old incandescent lights. The nice thing about LEDs is they're more efficient, they use less power, and there are no bulbs to replace. Now that we've gone over the features, I'll go ahead and show you how to get it installed. I'm in the bunk area of my camper. We're going to be replacing my old single dome light. I want something a little bit more low profile, which is why I chose the pancake light. Let's go ahead and take this off. So like most camper lights, you'll simply pull away from the light to get the lens off. It should come right off, and then it reveals our hardware. So we'll simply just take the hardware out, and you want to be sure and save that hardware, because our new light doesn't come with hardware. Now, as you can see, our wiring has some quick splice connectors, so we're going to need to cut those off. Now, before we cut our wires, we want to be sure that there's no power going to the wires. That way we don't have to worry about any electrical shock or blowing any fuses. With our old lights disconnected, we'll need to strip back our wires. Now we can bring in our new light. Now, I found that it was easiest to remove the lens cover first, because it can be quite difficult to remove it once all of our wires are connected. So what we can do is go ahead and squeeze the sides together, and then it should pop right off. When it comes to connecting our wiring, since we are using an LED light, we'll need to be sure that our power connects to power and that our ground connects to ground. On our LED light, the red is our power wire and the black is our ground wire. On my camper here, my white is my ground and my brown is my power. So it'll be red to brown and black to white. Let's go ahead and connect them together. For connecting our wires, for demo purposes, I'm going to be using some wire nuts. If you'd like a more permanent solution, you could use some butt connectors, and you can find those here on our website here at etrailer.com. When we connect them, we want to be sure that the 2 brown wires are together and that our LED light is together. Then we'll be using our wire nut. We'll want to line them all up like you see here, and then twist it in place. Get it nice and secure. And then when you do, it's a good idea to go ahead and give your wires a tug, kind of make sure they're in there nice and tight, and then we can repeat the same process with our ground wire. Now, if you're using butt connectors and you're connecting them together, you put both brown into one side and then your positive side into the other side. Same thing goes for the white. You do both white into one side and then the black into the other side. With our wires connected, it's a good idea to test them before we button up our install. So I've gone ahead and turned the power back on, and let's go ahead and test it out. I'd say it works perfect. Let's go ahead and turn the power back off and finish up. Now that we know that everything works, we'll start by pushing our wiring back up on our ceiling. At this point in time, you can decide which way you want to have your light facing. I'd like to cover up my holes, so I'm going to put mine in this direction, but you can do it this way, any way you want. I'm going to try to use the same holes. Hold it in position, take my old hardware, and get it started. Now, if you choose to use a screw gun, you want to be sure to use one with a low torque setting. That way you don't strip it out. And then we'll just work our way around. Once all of your hardware is in, we can go ahead and replace our cover. You want to be sure to put these tabs in first. Put them in like so, and then once we've got it lined up, we can just squeeze our sides together and push them in place. Perfect. And that's going to complete our look at the Gustafson single dome RV pancake light, part number 277-000337.